the South, where tradition runs deep and a new chapter begins, where beauty is found in the small things and where every detail tells a story of home. This is Tennessee, where roots run deep and dreams rise higher. It's not just about houses, it's about the people who fill them. Because the soul of this city isn't in the skyline. It's in the people next door. Nashville Next Door. It's more than a show. It's your neighbor's story. We spent a good little bit of time in Chicago. We spent a good little bit of time in San Antonio, where I'm from, and she's originally from Central California, but what brought us to San Antonio,
Which state do we live in?
which brought us to Nashville almost 8 years ago,
Over 8
is
years.
4 seasons, beautiful weather, cheaper home prices, no state income tax, and
Place to raise a family.
job growth that is very hard to find across the country. And this was where we decided we were going to raise our 4 babies.
And we had literally no friends whatsoever. He worked for the military at the time, and we decided that he was came here to train police officers. I was doing corporate commercial real estate at the time, and I asked them if I could transfer my job down here. They said yes. And so we did that for a little while, not knowing a soul.
And when she was in commercial real estate, she had a really cool story. I love this story where she said she saw the growth, she saw the expansion, she saw
2018.
how many people were moving here, and she's like, I've got to be a part of it. And so she, at that point, decided to get a real estate license and transition out of the corporate commercial world into residential real estate. And by the time 2020 rolled around, where everybody was buying, everybody was selling, it was just like she was getting so much business where she came to me one day and she said, listen, I've got to hire somebody. It can either be you pointing at me or it can be somebody else. And it was always a lifelong mission of ours to be working together. So much so that before real estate kicked off, she was like, well, I could be a detective for the police department. And I'm like, sweetheart, you are just too sweet and too kind to be in this world. I don't think it'd be good for you. That's not a good idea. But recognizing that we could build something together, we could kind of build off of each other and fill in the gaps to make a real estate company grow together, I was super passionate about that.
Yeah. So I retired him in 2021 is when he officially came on. And, we've been building a team and a business since then.
Yeah. And that was what was so cool about moving to this area, is seeing what was available, what you could do for the money that you're earning, what kind of house you could have. And we enjoyed that very much for the next 6 years we lived there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which brings us to this property, formerly owned by her parents, and wonderful people, big horse riders and rodeo lineage across the generations, even between the two of us. And it got to the point where they just couldn't maintain everything. And so we were like, you know what? Rather than sell this property off to somebody, this really is a beautiful piece of land, we want to keep this in the family. So we made a big decision to forego some of the creature comforts of a suburban lifestyle in order to have this beautiful, again, piece of land, so that our family could experience the fun of horse ownership and horse riding, and be able to experience some of the hard work that goes into it, and hopefully give them the skills that they need for their lives when they're adults.
The beauty that is behind this is that we are creating something as a family and making it our own. And we get to, express our interior design expression. The hard thing with it is the minute you open up a wall in an older home, you're going to find more problems. It's just part of it. And so we've redone electricity, plumbing, put in a brand new septic. And we're finally in the stages where we're actually, doing the
nice stuff.
The nice stuff,
Yeah.
where we can actually see it's
Pick paint
painted.
colors and light fixtures and stuff.
And
countertops.
have our kids be a part of the decision of what they want their rooms to look like. And so they get to be a part of it as well. And it takes really hard work to live in a ranch in a home like this. And so I hope when my kids grow up, they'll appreciate and understand the hard work and what we built as a family, not just in the short term, but the legacy and the generations to come after us.
Well, we hope that you enjoyed getting a glimpse into the stories of the wonderful people that call this place home. We'll see you next time on Nashville Next Door.